In this video, we'll delve into the details of the power outlet fuse's location in various models of the Cadillac Escalade. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. 2003 to 2006 Cadillac Escalade. In the second-generation Escalade models, the power outlet fuse can be found in the engine bay and interior fuse box. The interior fuse box is often situated beneath the dashboard on the driver's side or in the side panel of the driver's door. You need to pull up the cover to access it. So here is the fuse. So there's a 20-amp fuse labeled AUX-PWR2 in light green color, and I think it's for the rear cargo area power outlet. Use a flashlight to check if the fuse is intact or blown. A blown fuse will have a broken metal wire inside. If the fuse is damaged, replace it with a new fuse of the same amperage rating. There's also another fuse that's under the hood. So here are the fuses. There is a cigarette lighter fuse with a 15-amp fuse in blue color for the power point, the one closer to the driver. There is also a 20-amp fuse in a light green color for the front passenger side power outlet. (2007 to 2014 Cadillac Escalade). As the Escalade evolved into its third generation, the power outlet fuse's location remained consistent with that of the previous generation. You'll still find it in the engine bay and interior fuse box. The first fuse I want to check here is in the fuse box under the front hood. So here's the fuse. It's a fuse number 53, which is a 20-amp yellow fuse. It is located in the middle of the fuse box, and this is the fuse responsible for powering the main front cigarette lighter or the accessory power outlet. Now you will have two more fuses to check, and they will be located in the driver's cabin. The interior fuse block accessible by the driver's door panel. So here they are. The first fuse you want to check here is fuse number 2, which is a 20-amp in yellow color responsible for the rear power outlet. The last fuse to check will be fuse number 16, which is a yellow fuse in the middle of the fuse box responsible for powering the accessory power outlet. (2015 to 2020 Cadillac Escalade). In these model years, you will have 7 fuses in 3 locations to check. The first location that you need to check is the fuse box in the passenger's cabin. You need to pry the plastic cover to find the fuses. So here are the fuses. There is a cartridge fuse in blue or yellow color for the power outlet, fuse number 4. There is also a 10-amp fuse in red color for the USB port and a 25-amp fuse for the 120-volt socket. Now, if you unhook the fuse box and flip it over, you'll expose the fuse on the back. There is also a cartridge fuse in blue or yellow color labeled as power outlet, fuse number 3, aka the cigarette lighter. Then we move to the other side, on the driver's side. You'll find a cartridge fuse in blue or yellow color labeled as power outlet, fuse number 1. On the back side of the fuse box, you'll find a cartridge fuse in blue or yellow color labeled as power outlet, fuse number 2. This is a carbon copy of the one on the passenger side. It has those tabs that you have to depress to pull it away. Finally, in the trunk, you'll also find the fuse box. There's one 20-amp fuse in blue color here for the rear power outlet. (2021 to 2023 Cadillac Escalade). In the most recent Escalade models, the power outlet fuse placement is only located in the passenger panel fuse block. you need to open the cover panel to expose it. So here they are. There are some USB port fuses that you need to check here. There is also a 30 amp fuse for power outlet number 3, and I think it's for the rear socket in the trunk. Now, if you unhook the fuse box and flip it over, you'll find two 15 amp fuses in blue for power outlet number 1 and number 2. So that's it for me for today. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.